I was here 6:30, man, setting up, ready to vote, but there was already people here when I pulled up, and the line was all the way around the corner by 7 o'clock when the polls opened, which is exciting to see. I mean, turnout's up all across the city. We're breaking records every single day, and so I'm excited about the possibilities for the election, the outcome, especially at the presidential level. Hopefully we'll be dumping Trump soon, but we'll see how it plays out. But either way, I'm excited at how many first-time voters have come out, how many young people are showing up. It's incredible. Absolutely. I mean, between the top of the ticket, where we had the potential to elect a new mayor, council president, a new comptroller, and as many as 5 new council members, that's a lot of transition and a lot of new leadership stepping up, which I think will absolutely reshape Baltimore. The other thing that I always like to talk about is the ballot questions. There's a lot of charter reforms that will really structurally change the power dynamic between the city council and the mayor's office, and at the state level as well, to whether that be more control over the budget or impeachment authority or equity. All of these things are on the ballot and are incredibly important for the voters, and so to have this many people weigh in and having their voices heard is incredible. So we are the legislative branch of government, and so in the school we always learn about the executive, which in the local level would be your mayor, and your legislative branch, which is that other branch, the check and balance, is where we legislate. So we pass policy, we pass laws, we do the charter amendments, and we handle constituent services. So what I tell people is, while I may not have the same level of power as the mayor, you're more likely to see me at the grocery store and able to work out issues, whether that be removing illegal dumping, getting streets resurfaced, helping people find homes, helping with our schools and making sure they got school supplies and everything else they need. So, it's sort of, we do a lot of different things, but the technical answer is we are that legislative branch. So anytime you see laws being passed or laws being considered or public hearings, those are all functions of the city council. Man, we are in a lifetime election right now. The election of our lifetime right now. I mean, there's so much at stake for the city of Baltimore, for the state of Maryland, and across our country. And people need to have their voice heard. They need to have a seat at the table, and they need to get involved with the voting process, the electoral process. And so I mentioned that it's important to consider candidates, but those ballot questions and those charter reforms are things that only come around every 2 years. And so when we talk about investment in infrastructure, investment in schools. I was just talking to a lady who lives in my district who was concerned about the pipes and all the construction work happening and where's that infrastructure, what is the plan for it? And, I was telling her, I was like, look, a lot of what you're both excited to see, which is this investment in this part of the district, as well as future investments, those things are on the ballot. So even if you don't like the candidates, come for the ballot questions. Make your voice heard on those, because ultimately we can't reform our government structurally. We can't change the outcomes of the cities if we're not showing up, right? And so that's where it lands. That's why it's so important to me.